Someday we'll get paid for this.
Hello, friends. It's me again, your old friend, your robot pop-up, Phil Robertson's undercover lover, AP Ticker, with a 2 for Tuesday PA gubernatorial Piggie of the Week.
A college graduate, Manton never imagined he would be grateful for the $149 he gets in food stamps every month. He stretches every dollar by using a calculator when he shops and skipping meals.
If you're on food stamps, aka SNAP, SNAP, in Pennsylvania, you just got a lot hungrier thanks to the recent Farm Bill. It's not as bad as the original Republican proposal to cut $40 billion from SNAP. Instead, only $8.6 billion was cut, leaving 175,000 PA families living like old Mother Hubbard, whom I once dated, parenthetically. Well, it was more like a tawdry one-night stand behind a Wawa. Whew, talk about your hoagie fests. But I digress. For some people, this cut means a grocery budget that maxes out at $189 per month just slipped to $124 a month. That's not even $5 a day. Not a single PA Democrat voted for this bill, except Allyson Schwartz, who has presented herself as the progressive choice to challenge notable drunk child hater Tom Corbett. But for a progressive, Schwartz sure has a weird record. Until she needed the votes of the lefties in Philly and Pittsburgh, she was a member of both Third Way and the New Democrats, two moderate, centrist groups. That's code for, we're in the pocket of the banks. For example, Allyson would like it if you forgot about her vote for a little-known bill back in 2005 that allowed Visa to jack your rate sky high while making it all but impossible for you to file for bankruptcy.
Bankruptcy legislation has been a priority of the credit card and banking industries for a decade. In an
editorial, the Washington Post writes, the bill's, quote, staunchest proponents should be embarrassed that it was muscled through the House in this kind of Potemkin democracy way.
Although she voted to cut SNAP, Schwartz got language inserted into the Farm Bill that helps put grocery stores in poor neighborhoods that haven't had one in years. Now that's a great idea on its face. But fresh produce is expensive, and when you only have $124 a month for groceries, you're not spending it on perishables. So basically, Schwartz is dangling food in front of people that can't afford to buy it.
My daughter and I could not meet our nutritional needs without the food banks. We just would not eat.
Meanwhile, the other front runner, Rob McCord, probably doesn't want you to know how he made his money either. Specifically, by bringing down the Chester Upland School District. Back in 2001, McCord was a venture capitalist in Early Stage Partners, which had a big investment in Learn Now, a so-called education provider, and of course, for profit. At the time, Edison Schools was buying up schools in Philly, and Learn Now pitched itself to Chester as an alternative. 3 months after signing the contract, Learn Now sold itself to Edison. McCord pocketed $38 million, leaving Chester Upland in ruins. Delightfully, these two campaigns hate each other's guts. In fact, McCord and Schwartz's campaign manager had to be physically separated at the party's recent state committee meeting. So, on one side, we have someone who takes food out of the mouths of poor people while pretending to be a progressive.
These politicians are scaring the daylights out of me, and I'm sure other seniors.
On the other, someone who destroys public education for profit. Congratulations to you, Allyson Schwartz and Rob McCord. You are our piggies of the week. Now, who says I never pick on Democrats? I'm A.P. Ticker, and while we don't endorse anyone here at Scrapple TV, John Hanger wants to legalize weed. Just saying.
Don't criticize it.